Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Everything about virtual assistants and how they can help you grow your business. Let's get started. Today I'm going to talk about the differences of hiring virtual assistants from a different country versus the United States, specifically the Philippines. So we have always hired all of our virtual assistants through the Philippines. And the reason why is when I started hiring virtual assistants, I couldn't afford in-house assistants, nor could I afford a lot of money. So what I did is I hired a company and went through the company to actually hire my virtual assistants. And then I hired 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's really how I ran my company. And how I run my companies today is through virtual assistants from the Philippines. So what do I love about it? It actually is so cost effective. So I don't need to help them with computers, and I don't have to pay any taxes on them. I don't have to, it's a complete write-off. They are so educated. So in the Philippines, they start English in the first grade. So what we do is we look, depending on what we're hiring the virtual assistants for, we make sure that those virtual assistants in the Philippines have previous experience with whatever we're hiring them for. So for example, if we're hiring creativity, that's virtual assistants that can edit videos, they can also do social media, they can do anything that's creative, flyers, emails, they can do postcards, they can do anything that you can think of, newsletters that is in the creative realm. And those virtual assistants have tons and tons of actual experience, amazing at their talent. Okay, most of them have actually gone to college and they also have a college degree. Some of the ones from the Philippines in the creative realm may not speak as good of English, but I'm okay with that because their creativity is so good and they're excellent in certain things. Some of them are really good in SEO, some of them are good in blogging, some of them are good in ad creation, Google, there's specifics in social media. So the thing is I don't need them to necessarily know English so well if they are a creative virtual assistant, unless they're creating content that needs great grammar, let's say, then I'm going to get somebody who can speak better English. But certain things that they're doing, I don't need them. They can definitely all speak English and they understand English. But the cost of them is 4, 5, 6, 7 times less than hiring somebody from the United States. So that's a huge difference for me to help grow my business. So also if I have customer service, when I hire customer service virtual assistants from the Philippines, those are people that have worked in customer service previously. So I never hire anybody who hasn't worked in whatever I'm hiring them for. Let's say I want them to answer the phones and I want them to work with my database, okay, in my CRM. The different things that I want them to do, I want to make sure that they've had experience previously in that. Now, do I still have to train them? Absolutely. I have great training for my virtual assistants. But as far as hiring, and what I'm really training them for are things that I have in my particular business that I need to train them on. But as far as training them on the basics, because a lot of the stuff I don't even know. I don't know how to edit videos like that, and I don't know how to do YouTube channels like they do, or SEO, or ad creation, or a lot of things that they do. I have no idea how to do many of the things that they do. But I definitely know the results, and over the past 9 years or so of working with virtual assistants, the ones from the Philippines have helped us grow our business huge. We actually have 5 businesses now that are all run through virtual assistants from the Philippines. So for us, that's what we chose. Now, in the United States, there are amazing virtual assistants as well. You're gonna pay a lot more for them, for those virtual assistants. You can pay $15, $20, $30, $40, $50, $70 an hour, okay? And in the Philippines, you're gonna pay $4, $5, maybe 10 maximum dollars an hour. So it's a big difference. And I'm not gonna say you have to figure out what's right for your business and where to hire the virtual assistants from. For us, definitely, we hire them from the Philippines, are very happy, have done so for the last 9 years. But also, you know, in the US, you're paying taxes and you're paying a lot of other things. And in the Philippines, you get to write it off as expense, okay? Because you're writing these off as expense because they're not employees for your business. So anyways, I recommend totally that if you're hiring virtual assistants, you go ahead and make your list of why you should hire them from the Philippines compared to why you're gonna hire them from the United States. And you can decide what is going, or a different country. And you can decide which is going to be best for your business and what's gonna be most cost effective for your business as well. I'm not saying a lot of people from the United States, they can bring a lot of value and they can grow your business really fast. But if you're a real small business owner with tight margins, you may want to look at a country like the Philippines first to see if that works for you and your business. So basically, the Philippines versus the United States, and what do you want in your business? Also, Philippine hours compared to Eastern Standard Time are 12 hours difference, but everybody that we hire has worked those hours and they've also worked from home. So we have a lot of tools that I'll be sharing on this YouTube channel of communication, what tools the virtual assistants can use, what they can do for you, how to train them, what to train them on. I'm gonna be sharing all of those things on my YouTube channel, so tune in every single week on Tuesdays and you will get another video on what to do with virtual assistants and the different things you can do in your business. So, everything you can do with virtual assistants, join me on Tuesdays. All you gotta do is subscribe, like, turn on the bell icon to get more videos every week. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.